Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders. Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week one of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of value opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. Back deep to receive, the explosive Kevontae Turpin. This is taken at his own 30. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. He can continue to find the balance between those two aspects. He's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe he's fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. A physical run, motoring forward good for 9.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
In motion comes Andrews. Second down. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. One of the tight ends motions right.
At the 47-yard line.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Commanders' offense ready for their second possession. And, Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll go again with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's got his tight end. That's a combo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
10 at the 29-yard line.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Big Ed Oliver getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck to this pass rush.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Less than a yard.
Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
Commanders 3.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play action now. Jackson. A pass. Pulled in by Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Ravens.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one caught for Dante Wester. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll run. It's Henry. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. He takes off. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
The 32-yard line. 2 yards on the play. And the Ravens 1st down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one caught by Wester. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. This is Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line. Now, Jackson. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Commanders 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A toss left side caught by his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Commanders' first down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McClure. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
Daniels to throw on second down. And he'll take this one in. Jig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Commander.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score. Commanders 10, Ravens 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
On first and 10, Jackson. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
A 5-yard gain.
Jackson up top again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's third down. And 4 yards to go.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Working his way out left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. brings up third and
from the shotgun. It's Daniel. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage? Yes, as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Jackson forced to his right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Jackson. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and...
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That one caught by Wester. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now, He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. They'll throw with Daniel. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
To Rashad Bateman. A gain of 14. And the Raven 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. On the zone read, here's Daniels.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now a give up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Over him in a flash, and he lost the football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
3rd and a long way to go. Jackson going to keep it himself. And they'll wind up getting about half of what they needed, but not nearly enough for a first down. It's 4th down.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll go play action here with Daniel. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Daniel. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. There he goes again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Looking to Samuel on the outlet. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It is brought in the end zone. Harry of Florida. Touchdown, Washington.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will get out in front 17-7.
Commanders 17. Ravens 7.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
On the give, here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. In motion comes Andrews. Henry. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Taking, and he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 17. Ravens 14. Bradley Pinion set
All right,
to
Scott,
kick off.
thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Robinson. He'll get about 2. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. 55 yards on the game. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Samuel has it working in the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.